North Jersey Health and Muscle, where health comes first. I want to start bringing to you some reviews of different things, including this. I watched a video from someone I follow. His name is Phil Viz. Follow him on Instagram, follow him on YouTube. Watch his stuff occasionally. We have different goals and different audiences. But his point was, it was actually two takeaways I got from it. One is that, he has the ability to get his clientele, people that want to compete at a high national level of bodybuilding and possibly turn pro. He has the knowledge to get them there, or the tricks to get them there quick. But he doesn't employ those, and because he's worried about people's health and longevity. So he'll explain it to, he'll explain it to customers or clients, I can get you to here, and you'll be there, and you'll be able to reach your goal and compete for a few years. But it might not be the healthiest way to do it. Or we can take our time, we can look better, we can be healthier, we can get you to that point slower, but you can be at that point and you can compete on the national or pro level, wherever you fall, for a much longer time, and you can walk away much healthier, with a healthier body and a healthier insides and looking better. And his other point is that for him, even though he's been, close to reaching that goal, not the most important thing in his life. I can relate to that. For me, I've competed both in like an open novice bodybuilding class where it's just weight classes, where I say I was a middleweight, but say light heavyweight is 198 or less, so 175 to 198, I could be competing against people 5'5", or like me, close to 5'10". So obviously the shorter guy is going to look a lot bigger. Now when I competed a couple years ago at 49, now that they have classic bodybuilding, where the height and weight is a class, so 5'8" to 5'10" and under 197. Now we're all kind of about the same size, pretty much, 5'8" to 5'10", 197 or less. I have enough muscle. I'm not a really big guy, and that's not my goal, or that's not what I'm built for. That's not what I have the genetics for. That's probably another topic we can talk about. But I probably have enough muscle to be at the top of that class, maybe gain a few pounds. But I've also been doing this and been this size for like probably 25 years. So I can regain a little bit of muscle because I'm not constantly, it's not my most important thing. I don't know if for when I'm going to compete again, so I don't spend the time that I'm not training for a show as an off season where I have to, watch everything and steadily gain muscle every month. If I want to train hard to get lean, I can probably regain some muscle from years past that I've lost from maybe not training as hard for the past year or two. I can probably regain it back in a short amount of time. You can always regain muscle back pretty quickly. It's the coolest thing. You can also maintain muscle pretty well. Also, you can maintain all your goals, probably with a little bit less work than you put into them, okay? But again, getting back to also now the getting somewhere really quick. Now that relates also to my type of clients that just want to build a nice physique. If you want to build a nice physique, you don't want to blow up real big and then be like, I don't really like the way my shape and my definition is kind of gone. I got to get that back now. Or if you're very, very heavy and you want to lose weight, I'm just going to take any kind of, I hear this fasting works great. And I don't care. As long as I drop 60 pounds in 3 months or 2 months. Well, now you're 60 pounds lighter. You're not exactly great or looking great or have the physique you want because maybe you sacrificed a lot of muscle. So now, what you used to be able to eat to maintain your weight, because you had X amount of muscle, you now have less muscle, so you have to eat less to be at that. Where the goal should have been to basically just lose the fat and not the muscle, and be able to eat about the same amount, a little healthier, and stay the same, or keep tweaking your physique for the body that you want. But now, I dropped all this weight, and the scale says what I want it to say, but my shoulders are gone, and my arms aren't the same, or my chest muscle, I don't seem to have as much muscle. I can't eat as much. My skin is flabby. I don't feel great. I'm lethargic. Maybe I have a vitamin deficiency or a mineral deficiency from not eating a balanced diet. Maybe I hurt my metabolism. Maybe I hurt my hormones. You don't want that. You want to take a more patient approach to things. And without getting into the specifics of it, you're going to, especially if you're trying to build muscle or like I said, lose weight, you're going to have a more pleasing result. There might be a shortcut to cutting fat. Taking your time with a more moderate approach in time will get you there too. There might be a shortcut to building muscle. You know what'll get there too? Taking your time. What's the rush? You want to have what you want to have, but you don't want to just have it for, a fleeting moment. You want the body you want it to serve you well throughout your young adulthood, throughout your middle agehood, throughout your elderly years, taking care of your kids. You want to be able to take care of yourself when you're older. You don't want to have injuries. There's lots of examples of this. You want to focus on being healthy. I love when some of the influencers, especially female ones, tell their clients, focus on being strong, not being skinny. Building a strong body, because then you'll burn more calories and you'll lose that fat and have the body you want. It might not look like the model or the fitness person that you're chasing after, but that's okay. We're all different. We can all look our best and still have a life outside of exercising, and we can still have a balanced life. It's just one more goal. If you saved up all your money for a Corvette, but you could only drive it for like a week, what would that be worth? You want to be able to keep it in your driveway nice and clean and under a cover and have it for years so you can enjoy it every weekend for years and years and years. That's just one example. But anything worth having is worth working hard and taking time to get, and you'll appreciate it more. And believe me, with your body, it'll look better, it'll serve you better. It just is worth it to be healthier. Be in it for the long term, and that's all I have to say. North Jersey, health and muscle, health comes first.